I've got both the Acromantula egg and the Dragon egg ready to place and get me that 300 family XP. I'm Professor Voqas, and this is Harry Potter Wizards Unite. I've made it out to another park. Let me scan around and just show you. It's a small one. You can see one greenhouse, one inn, and one fortress. But you can see I have a lot of good spawns around me. Ooh, let me click on this while we're doing this. Not that it's going to matter, but friends would be nice. So, like I said, I did get the Acromantula egg and the Dragon egg. I actually got them yesterday, a little bit later into the night. Ended up getting what I needed. But we're going to place them right now, which should get us right to the bonus tasks. Let's see if I can get friends first here, though. Nice! Honestly, the last two of these, I think, maybe even three. Put the potion on, cast. Not, obviously, that wasn't masterful, but it's still in a good range. He's departed on me pretty quickly, so that was nice to get that. 3 out of 10, so still not there. And it's funny, I talked about grinding yesterday and that I would need 50 and 50. I think I'm actually over 250 family experience, so I only really need 50 more, which means I don't even need both images. But I didn't think I would have to grind that far before I got 2 of them. So let's come down here. So you see the Acromantula egg right here. I'm going to go ahead and click and place that image. That gives me 50. And you can see it just popped up, 300 out of 300. But while we're here, let's go ahead and place the Dragon egg as well. It'll at least get us up to rank 49 on Care of Magical Creatures. While I am in the registry, I went ahead and hopped over to the Hogwarts Gate, though, Wonders of the Wizarding World, because this is something else I caught yesterday. I've been seeing more of these lately, and I don't know why recently it's been, but the Whomping Willow, which you can see I haven't even placed once yet. 3 out of 3, there you go, 100 family XP for that. Again, you know there's going to be an event coming up that's the Wonders of the Wizarding World, and then I just wasted 100 family XP on that. But it is what it is. Alright, so I'm going to back out, and let's go over to the special event. This is the last thing. Earn 300, get a spell book, which will then get me to these rewards. 5 restricted section books, 50 gold, another badge, and 30 energy. Energy I do need. I was actually down to 69 or something a little while ago. Event complete. Congratulations, you have completed this event. We know we haven't. The Ministry thanks you for your commitment to combating the calamity. So here it comes up again, of course. The SOS Task Force has issued you a special assignment. Check your assignments to get started earning rewards. So back to the assignments. Special. There we go. 10,000 experience, 45 brilliant events, Wizarding Challenge highest chamber, 15 Care of Magical Creatures, and 30 foes. My goal for today isn't necessarily complete any of that. I'm not going to do any fortresses. That's probably going to be tomorrow. But you can see I've got a lot of good spawns around me here, and I got a little bit of time at this park. So it's going to be to put a Barufios and a tonic on, and to start grind away at the experience, the 45 brilliant, and the 15 other foundables. So we'll go through that, and we'll just see how that goes. 30 minutes later, Barufios and Tonic Trace just roar off. About halfway through, I did put 3 dark detectors up on that inn, which is why you saw in the previous clip, you probably saw me catching a bunch of higher threat foundables. I actually got a Grop too, which that wasn't one of the ones that I recorded. But let's go see where I am. If you look, 30 minutes, I got my 10,000. Probably just barely. It was probably just a little bit more than 10,000, because right at the end, I know I was at like 9,000 something, and I caught something high risk for 500 and something experience, and then a couple more, and I think that put me over. So 1 spell book there. And then if you look, I got 13 out of 15 Care of Magical Creatures, so that was good. And 40 out of the 45 Brilliant, I got 15, so 1/3 of them. So definitely a good chunk, and then of course nothing else. So So let me back out, actually, and let's go. I'm not even going to worry about catching that Legends of Hogwarts. Let's go to the registry. Let me stop for just a second. I've got a bunch of images to place, you'll actually see. Let's go to the event, because there's one image I forgot. I actually got this from the previous step. I ended up getting that image right there, which is the, as a child, we lived next door to this muggle girl, Sylvia. I convinced her that hedgehogs loved it when you left them snacks overnight. She left out a plate, and the next day her garden was destroyed. I felt so guilty. Top 10 childhood regret. She's got some odd things for that. But that's the baby Gnarl. So you don't have to find that or anything. You just complete the tasks. And it was tasks 4 out of 4. That's where I ended up getting that foundable. So, Magizoology, if we go down, you can see I got the Demiguise. I actually caught one of those. That was on, you should have seen the clip of that. And so I'm able to place that image. I hadn't actually had that yet. So I said I caught Grop earlier, so I'm over here on the Wonders of the Wizarding World, and you can see that actually was the last one I needed to him, so I can place his image. So I just placed that as well. Nice, rank 35. Not too high on that one, obviously. And coming back over to Legends of Hogwarts, I got Luna, so I'm able to place that image as well. I think there might be one more. I think I have one more over at Hogwarts School. Let me click over there real quick. And yes, it's actually Ravenclaw. My house, I've returned enough of him to get it again. I just need 9 more of the Boggart cabinet to actually prestige this page. Alright, so after I put in the baby Gnarl, I got this actually. We've tamped down the surge a bit for now, but I've been thinking about that Niffler cage. She talked about that earlier. Perhaps this entire surge is a message from Grimm. It is so incredibly specific. All the creatures the surge focused on are incredibly valuable. Even the augury is in demand. Maybe there's a hint in there somewhere. Perhaps. I just can't imagine what it is. Regardless, it might be worth spending some time thinking. We have a few days to connect the dots before the inevitable second surge, she's talking about part 2, comes in. If Grimm is sending us a message, what is it? So we're hoping that part 2 actually gives us some answers I talked about in the last video, like let's get some resolution. They seem to be giving at least a little more hope that they're going to actually do something with this for part 2 and maybe move this along, but we can only hope. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. That was a pretty good chunk. The rest of the magical creatures and the brilliant foundables that I need, I will probably get those overnight as I'm working, because I do see a lot of brilliant foundables, and Care of Magic Creatures I only need 2. I'll see that. Brilliants are always popping up. So I should be able to get to 45 before the start of tomorrow's video. A little bit shorter video today, but we did get a decent chunk done. Overnight, I'm sure I'll get the rest of the Brilliant Foundables and those last 2 Care of Magical Creatures, so tomorrow I can focus on the fortresses. Anyway, that is going to do it for today. Happy 4th of July. All that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Knox.